DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now, because we have you.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Lena, you're muted. It's happened again. It is not a clean Sanchez media show. If nothing,
If everything goes like
doesn't go wrong,
perfect,
yeah.
You're muted, homie.
Oh, I just heard a static.
Static.
Oh, there's that face.
Yeah. Now he's getting irritated about it.
Wait a minute. Hey, is Joe selling tickets for that gun show?
Can you guys fucking hear me now?
Yes.
Now we can.
Okay, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the DD214 Network podcast, hosted by John Clean Sanchez, Jay, the self-proclaimed number one cocksmith, and myself, Joe Tex-Quillini. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We about to risen with the tism. It is the fucking official. It is official. Holidays and Christmas.
Can you repeat all that? Like you didn't come through at all.
It was because of the clapping.
Yeah, that.
Really? Mic check. You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Now, what were you saying?
I was saying we're officially, fucking little over a week out from fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's definitely
we are.
Yeah, it's definitely that time of year.
And there's snow.
What's that?
And there's snow outside.
Some places, yeah.
Yeah, we got a fucking shipwreck ton of fucking snow over here.
Did you really?
We were supposed to get like one. We got set like 6 or 7.
That's kind of what happened that one day. It snowed out here a couple weeks ago. It was like we knew we were going to get snow, but then it turned into like 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, dude, we got slammed out of nowhere, man. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Not even gonna lie to you, my guy. Not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, we've had some really weird weather here because last week, we had snow come down Monday. Nothing stuck. This is the South, It'll fall out of the fucking sky and then it just makes a watery mess for ice overnight.
Yeah.
Then Tuesday, nothing, but school's still fucking delayed because roads.
Hazardous conditions and all that, yeah.
And then Friday, it wasn't calling for jack shit. But we got this thing called, and I'm trying to pull it up exactly, because I dropped the kid off at school, or I got the kid, and then I went and got her boyfriend and brought them to school Friday morning. And as I'm leaving the parking lot for the school, there was this, they call it, what the fuck is it called?
What type of weather was it?
Well, it straight looked like snow, but they call it something else because it's not snow.
Sleet?
No, it wasn't sleet either. Like, it was soft like snow.
Huh.
But it was like a cross between snow and sleet. So it's called grapple.
Grapple?
A grapple?
Grapple.
I
just started calling it sleet.
So, like, I mean, did it stick?
To, like, wooden surfaces and shit. This is what it looked like. So it's not ice like sleet. It was soft, squishy like snow. So it's like a cross between snow and sleet.
Looks like crack cocaine.
Or like tiny.
So I just started. I'm calling it fucking sneet. And it just sounds funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, the official like scientific term is grapple.
Interesting. That's cool. What did you guys?
And that was coming down for hours that day.
What did you do this week?
Who wants to start?
Well, I mean, Joe was getting sleeted on or whatever, so that's why I was asking what he did this week.
No, I was getting sneeted on.
Yeah, sneeted.
Oh shit. I mean, I guess I'll just go with my week. Realistically, nothing. Friday, I took the day off last Friday. Like I said, took the kid and her boyfriend, went and got her boyfriend, took them to school. Then after I dropped them off, came by the house for a bit, had to go return a dress shirt because I bought a dress shirt because Saturday night we had my wife's company's Christmas party. So I bought a dress shirt in my size. Mm-hmm. Well, apparently it wasn't my size. Apparently it was mislabeled.
Oh, okay.
Because I couldn't button the motherfucker.
Oh.
So what'd you do? So what'd you have to do?
I ended up, instead of buying a $20 Walmart dress shirt, had to go to JCPenney, who has a big and tall section, to spend $50 on a fucking dress shirt last minute.
Well, shit. But you got it.
You don't have any thrift shops by you?
Dude, I'm fucking fat. And the thrift shops near us, all the
thrift shops.
I don't go into the ones near us because they smell like fucking piss.
That's fucking funny.
I don't think I've ever been to a thrift shop that smelled good.
I've never been into a thrift shop that smelled good, but I've never been in until I moved to this house. I've never been into a thrift shop that smelled like straight up fucking urine.
What was that experience like? What were you shopping for that day?
The kid wanted to go thrifting. It was shortly after we moved in. And we went to every fucking thrift store in the area, including Goodwill, and they all just smelled like urine and depression. And it just I started having fucking flashbacks to the war and, just
we got do you fuck with the war?
We've got a shitload of antique stores out here, so like if I ever get like that bored, I can just go like antiquing if I want to. You know what I mean? Like
we've got a lot of antique places, and they don't smell that bad.
No,
you get a little bit of a smell of mothballs every once in a while, but
yeah, that's about what I was going to describe it to. It's like it smells like an attic.
Oh, they smell like bingo halls. I mean, what do you want me to say?
It's an antique store. It's free.
Don't lie to him. Don't lie to him from the dungeon.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm sure I could have probably gotten a fucking nice dress shirt at fucking Goodwill or something.
Yeah.
But I just...
Well, then you're
I wasn't trying to...
You don't know if you don't know if they're going to have it, so you might end up making a trip that like is completely unnecessary.
Exactly, and I already knew, JCPenney had...
What you needed.
Has a big and tall section, has what I need.
Your style.
Yeah, I spent fucking $50 on a damn dress shirt that I'm going to wear that one time. The next time I'll wear that dress shirt is next year for her holiday party next year.
Unless someone dies. Because then you'll be wearing it at a funeral. That was dark, wasn't it?
No, not really.
I'm in the South. You know what we wear to funerals around here? Blue jeans and fucking polo shirts. That's
your burying shirt. You get your marrying shirt to go to weddings, and you got your burying shirt to go to funerals. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But nah, I don't like wearing dress clothes. That was the last time, because the khakis I wore, I ended up having to order those too. But I ordered those on Amazon like 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. My dress shoes, I ain't wore those since I got my promotion at work, and I had to go to Boston the week of Thanksgiving 2 years ago. The last time I wore my dress shoes was then. My feet were fucking killing me because I've not worn them enough to break them in.
Yeah, I think the last time I probably like dressed up a little bit was probably a couple years ago. Went to the fucking the Kansas City Symphony to see the orchestra play, and I put on khakis and a fucking a button up shirt, and a tie, you know what I mean, and just went and watched music, for a little while, and but that was fucking quite some time. It's okay every once in a while to dress up, but I know what you mean, where it's I'd rather just be comfortable. You know what I mean?
Because there's the picture from the party. I sent this to the guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what you remind me of.
I look like I should be teaching fucking high school fucking science.
Yeah. Maybe. Or I'm trying to think of was there a character maybe John Candy played? I can't remember. It's the plaid shirt with those glasses. I don't know what I don't like. It's ringing something in my noggin, and I can't put my finger on it.
But the most disappointing thing for me with the Christmas party was the fact that I was told I had to wear dress pants, and almost every other motherfucking dude in that building had fucking blue jeans on.
But you look nice, Joe. But you look nice. Dude, you took one for the team for your lady.
You're doing
tried
great.
To get me to wear a tie. I drew the line at fucking wearing a tie.
That wasn't. You would have had to have gotten a different shirt.
Well, yeah, that too. But I mean, that was pretty much it. I've been watching fucking Stranger Things. I was telling John before the episode.
Good.
Started watching.
What?
started watching season 1 a week and a half ago, and right before I came into the studio, I finished episode 8 of season 4. Yeah, so I've got one more episode left to season 4, and then the 4 episodes that just came out for season 5.
Oh,
and then the final episodes come out next week on Christmas Day.
You straight fucking binge that shit, huh?
So when I'm working during the day, because a lot of my job is me staring at spreadsheets and Word documents and typing up shit. I have my iPad sitting on my desk beside me, and I'll pull Netflix up or Disney Plus, depending on what show I'm binging. And I just let it run to keep my sanity while I'm just sitting in silence staring at fucking spreadsheets.
Yeah, I think they misspelled dairy. It's D-E-R. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, me neither. Me and my wife are watching so much, but if you're done, I'll get right into my juicy week. My wife, we I think did I mention that we started using a VPN to watch other reality TV shows in Europe?
Yep.
So we've been watching Big Brother UK, right? And there are some people in this world that we may not agree with, right? But that they like to have open debates, right? And some of those topics, there was a conversation that happened with one of the contestants in Big Brother UK who got kicked out for having open, healthy debates on in the house.
Okay.
And you've heard these conversations before, the Disney movies with the gay kissing, and how some people feel that it's slightly pornographic in some in some perspectives. You've heard this conversation before, and it's not just Disney movies, but other forms of children's movies and stuff like that, and other forms of children's media where they feel that this stuff shouldn't be. So this was part of the conversation, and I mean, I kind of feel, and this was in the UK. I don't know what their freedom of speech stuff is like, but the guy got kicked out of the house, for just for having an open debate.
Was he being Was he being like bigoted or like what was his?
He didn't. Baby, would you say George was being bigoted?
He was open-minded only to his ideas and nobody else's. He was very closed-minded and.
Did you hear that?
No. Can you repeat that?
Anti-Semitism.
So come here, baby. You have to say it louder.
Oh.
Yeah, because she said it really good.
Oh, I think
Louder for the children in the back.
Minded only to his ideas and people with his ideas. He was really big on like we should only celebrate UK and like fuck everybody else. I don't want any gay parades, any Spanish parades. We celebrate UK, but he got kicked out because he was making remarks about anti-Semitism.
Yeah,
but I don't know if he was like for or against it. Just kind of like trying to debate it, and they were like, "Fuck no, you're not."
Yeah, so they kind of didn't let us know what exactly he said. So they're still like. There's a lot of conversations about what actually was said because no one knows except the people who were in the house.
Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, it just sounds like the guy's being a fuck.
And he was being a fuck.
Like that's like
he was being a fuck.
And it's like you're gonna go like
okay.
You wait until you're on a fucking reality. You're waiting.
Yeah,
like, you have to show a video of him.
No, I just got to show a picture of him, and they'll oh, this is perfect right here.
It's like you literally wait until you're on a reality show in front of like potentially millions of viewers and just to show your ass. Like, come on.
Look at this guy.
Eagerly awaiting. Oh, what the finger fuck is that? Oh, come on.
That's George Gilbert.
If that dude doesn't have the most punchable fucking face, dude. Like,
yeah, there was some good. He made some good times for TV, but you know, me and my wife are watching that. We're like squiggling through like some of the apps in there that have like some of the free television to see like, oh, what live shows are there? You know, what can we watch and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, D said that's Carrot Top's cousin.
Yeah. That's what it's kind of like what he looked like.
Yeah, he spoke like he was about to invade the 13 colonies. Like that's how deep his accent was. But yeah. But you know, so that was one thing. We watched a lot of stuff. Did we watch any movies this week? I'm drawing blanks. No, right? Yeah, we've been steady on Big Brother. I saw a trailer earlier today. Fear Factor is coming back with Johnny Knoxville, and they're turning that into a reality show where they're putting people in the house this time.
Really?
Yeah. And then I built a PC this week too, in the matter of 2 days. Look at Squillini. Look at Squillini's face. So Gio had an emergency this week, and we didn't really have a choice. So do you remember the first computer I ever did the podcast on?
I mean, I don't personally remember it. I just remember the quality of the podcast. It wasn't your fault, but like it was like you could tell it was like the early days for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm proud to say, I'm just going to put it live right here for everybody to see. The guy's live on Twitch right now.
I'm doing little bounties, little bounties and shit.
And it's working for him pretty well?
It's fucking working.
There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need.
So
keep that gravy rolling, baby.
So I got I got my old first PC, pretty much built it from scratch again.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm trying to get him to say something. But yeah, it's working beautifully. There you go.
There it is.
What's going on?
I'm so happy this is working for you.
Did he just call us sloppy chongos?
Yeah.
I tried to make excuses. I forced him.
Yeah, she forced me to stream.
Yeah, so this is good. So, I mean, look at this. I mean, Francesca, look. This is, watching this right now.
I'm getting chipped up.
I'm so elated with gratitude with the fact that this is working for him. A shitty PC from 2019 where we started the DD214 podcast on, and fucking OBS on Skype. He's using it right now.
Still works. Still
Still
counts.
working. So guys,
Still
if you're on
counts.
Twitch, make sure you guys go check him out. Goblin Gaming BRVG. He's a asset to Colleen Sanchez Media. But yeah, I put the PC together, right? You guys should just go Mac and don't look back. Oh, go fuck yourself.
Come on, get the fuck
That's why
out
Gio.
of here.
That's why Gio had that awesome looking picture. Yeah, people keep on talking about Gio's picture today. They're saying that his shit looks crystal clear. I guess, I don't know. I'm with him every day, so I mean, to me, his picture looked the same. But
Fuck Apple.
we got that. But dude, we got that old PC running, man. We
That's
got
good
it
shit, though.
going.
That is good. I like the fact that you're able to salvage it and it didn't just go into a trash pile somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, it's just been sitting there the whole time, but he's using it. The main thing was to get him back working with his artwork and stuff like that, get him going on the podcast.
Mhm.
So he's doing what he needs to do. I don't think so, dude. That's not going to happen. But here's the thing, though. It wasn't all happy-go-lucky right now, okay? Because I had built the fucking thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he came to my house. I showed him it was working. He takes it to his house. The Ethernet's not working. The HDMI wasn't working. It was not working for the last 2 days. Stress overconsumed. And I actually believe that some of the stress even put me in the hospital on Saturday, because that's where I was Saturday night.
I mean,
what?
Stress is a fucking killer,
So,
dude.
first I was sick. Let me not forget that. I was sick as fuck. I was projectile vomiting like a motherfucker. It was like exorcism. There was one point I got up, I ran to the bathroom, and all my way, it sounded like a basketball got thrown in the bathtub or something, right?
It was just like
It
all,
was-
all the contents of your stomach all at once. Like,
It was so bad. So, yeah. So I rested a little bit, and then, later on that day, I started feeling this crick in my neck, And I was like, yeah, nah, I don't like this. So we went to the hospital. I was there for a few hours. And then, while I was in the hospital, there was the Brown University shooting that happened.
mm-hmm.
With what, baby? Yeah, John Cena's match happened, and then the Bondi Beach shooting happened too.
Mm-hmm. Did
You
you
know-
see that dude fucking tackling the dude?
Yes,
Taking his fucking weapon away from him and shit.
and what weapon discipline he had.
That dude's a motherfucking like local legend forever now.
Yeah, and to find out, so my wife found out that the dude never had any weapons training, never held a gun in his life. So to have that type of control. But yeah, that was a bunch of stuff that happened, just this this week alone. I'm back at 100%. Honestly, our thoughts and prayers are to the families of all the shootings that took place. I'm sure that there was more than just Bondi Beach and
And the world,
and Brown University, but the world is hurting right now.
It's-
Yeah.
I know we lost a couple of soldiers in Syria a couple days ago.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, all kinds of fucking ill shit's fucking
We
happened.
lost Rob Reiner this morning, killed
and his fucking
apparent-
wife. Yeah, do you see that shit?
apparently killed by his kid, by
Yeah,
his son.
they just arrested. They just arrested his kid this morning.
Did you see what the fucking president said about him?
Yes, and dude,
Yeah,
fuck
Yeah,
that
no,
guy.
and that, yeah, my thoughts exactly. I could not fucking believe.
Really though,
My
Can you
wife
not-
said it. My wife told me, and I was like, "Wait a minute, what?"
You say, are you sure though? Like, you really can't believe it coming out of that fucker's mouth, dude? Like,
Yeah,
seriously?
it's
Like, are you sure you can't believe it? Because like, look at who we're talking about here. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Oh well, from the says I heard his son was arguing with him at a Conan O'Brien Christmas party last night or whenever he got killed. Yeah, and Billy Crystal and Larry David were just at the residence just the other day too.
mhm.
It's just tragedies all around the world right now. It's fucking
sad.
crazy. Right before the holidays, man.
It is sad.
But yeah, this was my week. Started off, it's Monday. We're going into the holidays now, so I'm feeling pretty positive. Sponsored by Once Human, baby. Let's go.
There you go.
So guys, check out Once Human. If you're on PC, go play that game, and if you're interested in playing it, make sure you hit my link.
Fucking A. Fucking.
Yeah, but yeah, what you got, Jay?
Not really too much. It pretty subdued. Did I made some preparations? I have to travel this weekend for part of the holidays, so I made some preparations for that, and then I worked the Chiefs game yesterday
Yeah.
against the Chargers. Although I do have something cool to show you. I think you guys will get a kick out of this. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll send it to the group chat. But so I've worked every Chiefs game so far, every home game obviously.
Yeah.
I've worked every home game this season. And for each individual game, they make a game day pin, like a pin you put like on your lapel. You know what I mean?
Nice. Okay.
Like a game day pin for each individual game. Last season, they started doing a thing where if you collected all the home game day pins, it would like you put them together like a puzzle, and they'll make a picture basically.
Oh, like a mosaic type
Yes.
of ordeal.
Yes, I have one game left. Let me send this shit to you real quick. I have one game left. It's on Christmas Day, so we'll have the podcast next week on Sunday as normal, and then
Yeah.
actually,
And I want to.
Christmas Day I'll get the final piece to the Chiefs gauntlet here.
Yeah, so I actually want to let you guys know we have a Morning Rips episode on Christmas Eve. If you guys are available, you guys are more than welcome to join us.
See, I don't know that I'm going to be very busy. I know.
Yeah.
My family has a gathering on Christmas Eve, but we'll have to see. Like,
Yeah, you like the door's open for you guys.
yeah. So yeah, as you can see, like it's it's going to be a helmet, obviously.
That's fucking cool, man.
I sent another picture. Yeah, like that's the outline of it right there. That's the outline of it. So the last piece is going to be like where
it almost looks like that's what Kansas City should. That's what the state of Kansas City should look like.
just about.
Yeah, like it's a map or some shit.
But yeah, it was like it's been kind of interesting. Like I didn't hear about it last season until it was like way too late. And then so I told myself like, okay, well if I do it again this season, like I'm gonna get one of those pins for every game, and that's what the hell I did. So just kind of just something to freaking remember like the season, I guess. Joe, you're muted again. What'd you say, John?
It's just like a collector's thing for the people, like.
That's all that is. For the 2025 football season, I was there.
Check.
There you are.
I didn't fucking do anything that time. I just started fucking talking.
Again. We just had the YouTube era too, but we're good. We're good and going. Yeah.
What I was saying is that like a staff only type of thing, or is that like
no? You can get those.
If you go to all the home games, you can purchase the pins.
Yeah, fans can do that. Fans can do it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm sure
I like that.
I'm sure they probably run out pretty quick though, but I get mine like almost as soon as they open. So because I'm walking around the stadium the whole time.
Yeah.
So basically, as soon as the pro shop opens, I go. You grab your pen and that's it. So
go drop your $30, get your pin, and call it a day.
I think they're like 11 or 12, something like that, probably.
So it's a cool little piece of memorabilia that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg either. That's not.
No, just got to make it. Just got to make it to the Christmas game. Oh, by the way, you guys would appreciate this. Yesterday was fucking balls cold. Yesterday was like I had to put my long johns on underneath my pants.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like double layer the socks, the whole enchilada.
I love hiding piss jugs under my barracks bed. All right.
Fuck yeah! Like so, we got a dirty birdie. All right, dirty birdie in the house. Hell yeah, dude!
Oh yeah! All right.
I'm gonna need to know your command information so I can.
Thanks for getting your roommate in trouble, you fucking Blue Falcon. Like,
oh fuck! Oh man.
So,
What were you gonna say?
Was that your week, Jay, or
That was based. No, that was that. I haven't really been busy. Like,
All right, cool. Well,
so,
we got
John. Did we talk about the other John?
Let's talk about.
No,
Let's get to that soon. I want to bring up something real quick. Something that I think you guys would be super surprised with. Did you guys ever did any of you guys ever experience somebody not want to do PT and eat lunch? That's all the time.
Well, wait.
That entire question just broke my brain.
Yeah, kind of like PT's like early in the morning. I don't understand. Like,
yeah, why would lunch have anything to do with PT?
Where's this person chiming in from? I'm I'm really curious now.
I always had the people who didn't want to shower. Yeah, we had a guy like that. His name was Wensink. Remember that video I sent you, Clean? What video were you talking about? What? Oh, they just say no? Yeah, but that's a whole different situation. If the guy didn't want to do PT, if he doesn't do PT, he's going to get written up. That's just the bottom line of that.
Yeah,
but a couple. Yeah, but a couple things we got going on. So the Game Awards happened this past weekend on December 11th.
Okay.
And I gotta say, it was actually kind of impressive. It was one that I actually feel like that you missed.
Really?
But oh yeah, so there was he said sick call is free, use it. Yeah, this is true. So they showed off a couple of brand new games that look super. There were a lot of like very hellish hell type games that are coming out within the next couple months and next year. Like this one game called Divinity, which showed a man getting burned and a bunch of people having sex and mud and stuff like that. So that one was pretty interesting.
My kind of fucking game, bro.
Dude, where the fuck do I sign up?
Yeah, so, and let me tell you something.
I can burn guys at the stake and then have giant orgies. Hell yes.
Bro, that Star Wars game, The Old Republic, is not coming out till 2029. Are you really that surprised? Why do you think we're getting Star Wars Galactic Racers next year? But as I was saying,
another racing game. What the fuck?
Why are you saying another racing game? Like we've been having Star Wars racing games for the last 10 years, year after year straight.
Have we?
No, but
there hasn't been a Star Wars racing game in like almost 30 years.
Just Star Wars. I'm talking like in general.
It's a Star Wars pod racing game.
The last good Star Wars racing game was Pod Racer on the fucking game.
Yeah, and they're doing it again because this is what people asked for. People wanted a Star Wars racing game, and now we have it.
Get them to get their shit together.
I don't know why you people are so fucking mad because this is one of the best announcements of the whole night. The fate of the Old Republic. Everyone knows that shit wasn't going to come out for another 15, 20 fucking years. I mean, they showed you a trailer with no game footage. Obviously, what did you expect?
Hey, who's owing us a pizza? I saw that.
Oh, that's Injured, man. That's my boy Injured.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
But you know where the pizza's going.
Oh yeah.
And then one of the craziest things was the Street Fighter reveal. Did you guys even see that?
I think I saw part of it on your podcast.
Yes, right. I did. And I did want to touch on that too while we on this episode. I actually have a whole note. I wrote down handwritten notes on Friday of shit from last week that I wanted to talk about. So Street Fighter was on there.
So let's look at this real quick.
Wasabi flavored pizza, anyone?
So this was probably the biggest thing that happened at the Game Awards because one, it was a complete surprise, and two, just no one was thinking about it. I mean,
And three, they ripped the cast of Mortal Kombat 2 a new asshole during their fucking presentation.
yeah. Well, first off, Andrew Schultz was wrong for doing that first. See, this is the thing that somebody said they should have picked John Cena to be M. Bison. Will people leave David Mastachian alone? He's good for M. Bison, okay? And we got character posters with the cast list here, and so that Jay could see who's playing who.
Did I see 50 Cent in there?
Yes, you did.
That ball has his Balrog.
Yep.
Yep. And then it was Cody Rhodes' Gilly.
Really? I missed that.
Roman Reigns.
You mean Guile? You mean Guile?
Guile, yeah.
Did you just call him Gilly?
It's been a long fucking day, John.
You're getting old, dude.
Baby, he just called Guile Gilly.
It's been a long fucking day, okay?
Never gonna live that one down.
We got some posters here real quick, and then this will be a good because I know Jay likes the old school stuff, right? And Street Fighter is one of the old school. This is Noah Centeno as Ken. Okay, it just looks like he looks like him.
I will say they made it pretty stylish, and it looked like
Thank you, my brother.
It looked like the game. You know what I mean?
Like the music, the vibe, the whole thing just kind of fit, right?
Yeah. I would say as far as like how it looks, I'd say it looks good. I kept thinking to myself watching like all of them like do them like backwards spinning kicks and shit. I was like, this is why I have guns. You know what I mean? Like
because we can't do that shit. We can't do that.
I'm fucking late. I'm so fucking lazy, dude. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna stay like about 300 meters away or so. You know what I mean?
So let's
just start picking them off, dude.
Yeah. So then we have Andrew Koji as Ryu.
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 Like
Ryu.
Come on, guys.
Listen, at the Game Awards, they said Ryu.
Yeah, but
I know.
It's like people saying
because Jason Momoa came out and was just like Ryu, and like he got corrected. So then we have Dave Mastachian as M. Bison. And if anybody is saying that John Cena would have been a better fit for this character, you could fucking SMD, all right? Because this guy, he's got it, all right? Then we got Kalina Liang as Chun-Li. Again, another cat. It just everything just looks perfect.
They picked good character or good people. I didn't realize that was Jason Momoa.
Yep, Jason Momoa is playing Blanca.
Didn't see that coming. Did not see that.
Yep. So that they're very interesting. Then we, like you said, you asked, did I see 50 Cent there? And I was like, yeah, but 50 Cent was not at the Game Awards to promote it because he was too busy promoting his new documentary. Go check it out. No Diddy.
About the diddler?
Yeah. Then we have Cody Rhodes as Squilini calls him, Gilly.
Go fuck yourself.
Looks good. You
know what? You can SMB.
What is the
Vidya Jamwal as Dalsim? This just looks fucking perfect as well. I mean, he looks ripped from the fucking game.
Yeah.
Then we have Hiroki Goto as Honda. Honda.
Yep.
He about as big as a Honda.
Yep.
And then this giant motherfucker, Oliver Richter's as Zangief.
Also, why I use weapons. Like I'm not fighting.
No.
I'm not fighting a guy that is like 8 inches taller than me and outweighs me by 150 pounds. Like I'm not doing that.
A few well-placed rounds will take him fucking to the ground.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. Then you got Orville Peck as Vega.
Fucking A.
Alexander Volkanovski as Joe.
I don't remember that character. He must have been from one of the later iterations.
Yeah, they have. It's a whole bunch of them. I want to Reina Vallandigham as Julie.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with some of these characters.
Eric Andre as Don Savage.
Eric Andre. This will be interesting.
This Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki, which I'm still.
When does the movie come out?
Summer of next year.
Okay.
Which is interesting too, because Jason Momoa has 2 summer movies coming out next year, because he's also going to be in Supergirl as Lobo. Then you have Marl Jansen as Cammy.
Wait, it's not just a standalone Lobo movie?
No.
Nope, it's a Supergirl movie.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't look that bad. Then you got Roman Reigns as Akuma.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns were at the Game Awards too, promoting it too. So
yeah,
they did a good job promoting it. The Game Awards were fantastic. It had all the surprises that you were looking for a game. There was no GTA, so don't cry about it. But
Elder Scrolls 6, which we're also still fucking waiting on.
Yeah, but Divinity was good. But they pretty much failed with like the final game reveal, which was some stupid like multiplayer game. And then of course a bunch of great this one game, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, swept the awards, and it's okay because Arc Raiders won Best Multiplayer Game of the Year. So,
well, you were expecting that, weren't you?
We knew.
Yeah, that game was like no surprise to you, I'm sure.
We actually have an update at 4:00 in the morning coming up.
I love how it's like Arc Raiders won best game of the year, and it just came out like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hey, man, whatever works, because it must be pretty hot to trot. So, and you said it's basically a first-person shooter, John, but you don't have to, or a third-person shooter, but you don't have to necessarily shoot people all the time, right?
Yeah. But you never know. Arc is so good. Injured, are you playing Arc Raiders too? Let me know, man. Let's go topside, baby. Tomorrow's the cold snap. Tomorrow is the cold snap. Batman Legos got pushed from March all the way to May. Now that's okay.
All the way to May. He says that like it's fucking, 6 months that it got pushed back.
Resident Evil 9 in February. But yeah, let's move on to the next thing. We got some actual good military news this week, guys.
What you got?
Robert, what's up?
Before we move on to military news, do you want to pull up the picture of Momoa as fucking Lobo?
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend money on a fucking Supergirl movie just to see Lobo.
I'll give you a site. Don't worry.
I'm going to go see it because, well, Crypto's back in it.
I'm only
going because Crypto's in it.
I could care less about that fucking dog.
You guys are allowed to spend your money and your time as you see fit. I literally thought it was going to be a fucking Lobo movie. God damn it!
No, it's not a Lobo movie.
Severely just look at how fucking badass he looks. I don't want to see it.
Fucking could turn into a standalone Lobo movie eventually.
Fuck. What?
Said it could turn into a standalone Lobo movie eventually.
It looks good.
The thing I find funny here is Millie Alcock, who's playing Supergirl, was in the Game of Thrones spinoff House of Dragon.
Okay.
And then Momoa, remember he was fucking in Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's right. Khal Drogo, whatever the freak.
Yeah, when he was Drago.
Yeah, dude. He was getting it too. You know what I'm saying? He was getting it. He was getting after it. Like
that's right. I forgot he was in like the early the early season of it. I completely forgot about that. What's going on, JM? Interesting. So now you guys are familiar with Robert Irvine, right?
Yes.
It's ringing a bell. Why is it ringing a bell?
British guy. He did Kitchen Impossible, whoever the fuck it was.
Maybe.
He's
Is he a veteran?
He is. He was British Navy.
Let me see.
Yeah, he was Royal Navy.
Yep. British Navy. He served joining at age 15 and working as a chef for about 10 years. rising to petty officer before becoming a citizen and a major support of the military. So he is coming to the United States to work on the U.S. Army bases.
Okay.
And so I had found this. I just lost the article because I had to restart the browser.
So in his show Restaurant Impossible, he did a couple episodes where he was helping with like feeding troops and stuff for special occasions or certain things. But this is interesting, and I'm really interested to see how he turns out around the defects with this new thing.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff that some of the defects need help with. I mean, if there's anything that I could say that the defects really need to do a refresher on is the recipes. And throw a little fucking sazon in some of those fucking recipes, because some of those things tell you can only add so much salt and pepper, but when you eat that shit, there's barely no flavor in the fucking thing, dude. Yeah, man. I mean,
Well,
you've tasted it before, Jay. You know.
Well, I didn't spend a lot of time in defects, mainly by like just like lottery ticket shit. Like when I was a single soldier stationed at Fort Leonard Wood. At the time, we were one of the only bases that their active duty troops got BAS. So I was getting BAS as a single soldier at Fort Leonard Wood.
Yeah,
because the DFAC was so far away from our barracks, and so I cooked regular meals in our kitchen the whole time I was a private, and then obviously I moved off post, so sometimes I would go have like breakfast in the DFAC with my Joes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, but that I really didn't spend a lot of time in the DFACs. But there were times when I would hear soldiers talking and I'd go check something out just to see it for myself. And there were times I was definitely a little disappointed, put it that way.
So what I got here is that so he is involved with the U.S. military in ways that touch their food services and defects, but not as a formal DoD employee or official contractor in the traditional sense. So his involvement is more as an advisor, advocate, and consultant rather than someone running or directly managing military dining operations. So what it's saying here is that he's been working with the U.S. Army's food service modernization efforts, meeting with Army culinary specialists and senior leaders at the Pentagon to share commercial best practices and ideas about improving how soldiers are fed. He's described the special advisor brought in alongside military leaders and industry partners to offer insights on food service operations. This goes, comes
I'm
to my heart right here. So I'm very interested.
I'm almost curious where the problem started kind of like originating, like what era it started originating in, and then as it festered and kept getting worse. Because it wasn't always terrible when I was in, but by the time I was getting close to getting out, like over a little over a decade later, there were some serious like chinks in the armor, like visually appearing. You know what I mean? Where it's like, like one of the best defects on Fort Carson was the 10th group's defac in the like the 10th group compound part of.
Were they a ranger
special forces?
Special forces. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So like they had a really
were amazing.
Well, they had a really kick-ass defac, but then a lot of soldiers from 4ID started catching on, like, hey, this defac actually does their shit. And so like
was that self-serve?
No.
Okay.
No. But they they shut it down to 4ID soldiers. Like if you were a 4ID soldier, if you weren't in 10th group, you couldn't use that defac. So that just sent everybody back to their shitty defacs that like. And then I've read some fucking straight horror stories on the on the Army subreddit. Some of the other bases where it's like they don't even like. It's just I've never understood how the Army can find so many different ways to fuck up the easiest shit ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're talking about like people have to eat, soldiers have to eat. If you're forcing soldiers to live on post and forcing money out of their paycheck to pay for meals that they are then forced to eat at the DFAC, you need to provide fucking shit at the DFAC for
Yeah.
them to
Now,
sustain themselves.
now
Well,
I'm
that's
pretty.
like when I was at Bragg, I only ate at fucking first SF's DFAC. If
Yeah.
I ate at a DFAC on Bragg, I was going to their DFAC because all the other ones were shitty. Now, the nice thing about being an MP is like 82nd wasn't allowed to fucking eat in their DFAC, but me being an MP, I was fucking allowed to eat in whatever DFAC I was near when it came chow time.
Who's
While I
gonna
was on
say anything? Who's gonna say anything? You know?
So
Yeah, and then
Take the perks
then-
where you get them.
yeah, and then from my experiences, you know, we always went through the recipe cards, but we always had like other like we used to have this pepper steak that was really good. That like this pepper strip steak that we used to have.
Yeah.
And they used to bend the line with the recipe with that every now and then. So you'll find some defects that will bend the line. And like I think I was lucky enough to be in a defect that was well known, the Gibson Dining Facility, which was in Fort Benning over in Kelly Hill. You know, and if anyone who's ever been to Kelly Hill, they know that defect because that was the only defect that's on that hill. The closest one was Harmony Church, and then you have the OSET. You have the OSET dining facility not too far away from there, and then you have the Rangers dining facility, which I've heard that was the best one, and that's where rest in peace, Alex. You know, he worked in that one. And that one was a self-serve dining facility, you know. But then, like, you have your training center dining facilities too, which are generally very nice. Like in Fort Lee over in Virginia, that dining facility is really fucking nice.
Sure.
That one was very large. You could have at least like 20 different classes in there at the same time in certain times, and everyone would have a chance to eat. And that was something else that I really got to experience, is that there was always leftovers. There was never, you know, we ran out of this, you know?
Well, I was going to say too, like I've always wondered because like not even like when I was reclassing, when I went to ALC down at Fort Benning, you know, when I was in the infantry, it's a 45-day school, but we primarily ate. There was a DFAC for like ALC and OCS people, like, you know, officer candidates.
Yeah.
And I never had a problem with that DFAC. I've always wondered, like, how come the Army can't make all their DFACs similar to training DFAC? Because that's really I never had a complaint about the meals I was given in any of the training DFACs that I've eaten at. The complaints always come in on a regular base in a regular
operations DFACs for the regular fucking units. Yeah. I actually, you mentioning that makes me wonder the same thing, because I also never had any issue when I was doing trainings or at schools or anything like that. In the training DFACs, they were always the cleanest, the nicest. You know, they never ran out of certain items. You know,
I always thought that's why we had an MOS, that like John did that MOS 92 golf. I thought that's why we had that MOS, was so that there would be a standard across the force,
across the board.
Yeah. And then when the
Army was just focused on making sure like the oversight was more on those training facilities and their DFACs to make sure they were the best shape possible. But then, you know, different battalions and other, you know, organizational units, their DFACs were just crap.
So for this question, I'll say that, so the way that I always pictured like a DFAC, it's like a buffet, right? You're either going to go to a really good buffet or you're going to go to a really bad buffet.
All right, K&W.
Yeah. And then do they put stuff in the food when you're in boot camp to make your wee not stand in detention? Or is that we can't talk
rumor?
No,
that's OPSEC stuff.
No, it's not.
I can assure you, my little monster freaking was at attention many mornings and many different times when I was in training. Like that, just it still worked. Not really much not really much you can do about it. So that part gets a little frustrating, but all the parts still work.
I definitely did not have ED at all. I'm just going to go there.
I will tell you, like, one of the craziest experiences doing a field defect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing and like, oh my fucking god. So like the crazy thing is that every unit and every job has, like, when you're in the field, you have like a truck or a tent that you're stationed in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as a cook, you have like 5 or 6 different choices. They have a small mobile one. They have a huge a huge trailer one that's split that opens up with. Yep. Which is a bitch to fucking put together. Okay, you go inside one of those fucking things, you feel like you're suffocating on a hot day.
I've watched videos. I've watched videos for culinary specialist training, and like how you have to learn how to set those mobile units up too. Like that's part of your
build the whole thing up. Like, it's kind of like. It's kind of like when, like, for I don't know how it is for MPs, but I believe for infantry, like when you guys have like specific tents, you have to build your whole fucking file.
Well, I had to do a lot of that as a mechanic when I was in the infantry. I was in light infantry. We don't use tents.
Nope.
Light infantry sleeps on the fucking ground. And if we get to sleep in tents, it's because another unit has set up tents and let us use some of their space. Otherwise,
okay, there you have it. You heard it.
Yeah, light infantry was like being homeless with a gun.
Yeah, and we had
we had support staff that went out before us and fucking set that shit up.
Yeah, I that I could see, and it's just so interesting being in the field too, because like it is different than being in the defect, because not only do you have to the one thing that makes it easy is that the count is the same every single day, unless in I guess immersive scenarios, if someone dies, that's one less person to feed, and then you have to account for whatever's left or for people who are coming in and stuff like that. But each piece of food that you take in is accounted for each person that is in the field. So it's very rare that you'll be able to get seconds in a situation like that. And it really makes the combat mentality heavy, and it really makes you think like, I really need to savor this piece of steak that I'm eating at 9 o'clock in the morning, because I may not be able to eat until like 3:30 in the afternoon, and I may or even later. So, and then in some cases like that, you may have an MRE, you might fucking not.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's how it was. Like
Mm-hmm.
there were a lot of FTXs we did when I was in the infantry, where it was slow starvation, like over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks. So
yeah, there was even when I was when we were doing like our FTXs for preparing for deployments and shit, because obviously difference between like Jay's day-to-day stateside as an infantryman and my day-to-day as an MP are a little bit different.
Yeah.
But when we did our FTXs, there were times, our unit only had 4 crates of fucking MREs, and we're going out for 2 weeks. So everybody gets like 3 fucking MREs for 2 weeks.
Yep.
And you're learning how to stretch that shit. Versus just...
And we're not talking about a lot of stuff. We're talking, so it's like one major meal. You get like a bread, a graham cracker, a cheese spread, and then like a couple of other items. Back in the day, they used to put cigarettes in it, but not.
Like even if we would get like hot rats, if we get like a warm meal,
T-Rex, yep.
We would only get one a day. It would either be breakfast or fucking dinner.
Yeah, and T-Rex are fucking delicious.
They can be, and they're definitely good when you're hungry. They're definitely fucking good when you're hungry.
Yeah,
T-Rex are good.
I used times out in the field and see the fucking cooks roll up with the fucking T-Rats.
Like
I was goddamn happy.
Easy to make. Those things when we got those things, we would be like, we felt like the gorilla was lifted off the weight of our shoulders, because they were so easy to make. For everything else, like we like the steaks, we had to season and cook ourselves. The eggs, we had to fucking the eggs were the fucking worst. Oh fuck me. And fucking
The good
liquid
old powdered eggs in the bag that you got to shake for fucking 3 hours to turn them into scrambled eggs.
Turn them into fucking liquid. They come in like that fucking embryo bag.
And then when they start cooling down, they go back to liquid instead of being a solid again.
Yep.
Nastiest fucking eggs on the planet. But if you're fucking hungry and that's the fucking hot meal you get that day, you will eat the fucking ass end out of those fucking eggs.
What about the fucking juices in those fucking in the big plastic jars? They come in an aluminum can in the powder, and then you got to fucking just pour it into a fucking jug of water and just see what happens after that.
Yeah, it's like going to like a fucking chemistry course and shit.
Yeah. Well, that's where like now, like my wife, she fucking, it drives her crazy because like my time in the military has made me form this love with food that like I can just eat fucking about anything and not be pissed off. So like tonight for dinner, the dish we had is sausage and potatoes, and it's literally just andouille sausage and fucking red potatoes in a skillet.
Yeah.
With like a little hot sauce and some fucking salt and pepper for flavor.
I'm in a very similar boat as far as like
I've been
like I'm not very picky when it comes to food. Like even if I'm not a fan of like, let's say like a restaurant that I go to, I'll find fucking something that I can eat. Like I'm not that picky, and especially if I'm hungry, I'll eat just about damn near anything. Like if I'm hungry.
And here's the thing from the dungeon. The thing is that the cooks don't make food that you want. They're making food that you need, because the food that we're supposed to make is supposed to feed the warriors, warrior's soul. So I mean, but then you got the short order line too. And that's the want. That's the sinful area where you get the Chef Boyardee and the grilled cheeses and stuff.
That's the fucking Air Force defect, you mean?
Get your fatty cakes, kids.
No, we had that too. We were guilty. Yeah. We had that shit too. Yep.
I mean, you mentioned like the drink powder. Like I buy Gatorade powder and I just throw a scoop in my fucking water jug with fucking water and ice and fucking, because it's cheap. But I just the military definitely changes the way a fucking person eats.
I've seen vegetarians, and it was when I was a mechanic. I knew a couple of engineers, I think, that were vegetarians. They wouldn't be full on vegans, but there is a vegetarian MRE.
Yeah.
So
so that is, and trust me, there's plenty of spares left too. So
there's also halal MREs.
And then that's right. So we had a guy in boot camp. He was Jewish, and he is Jewish, and he had to eat a specific diet. I don't know what they're supposed to eat.
It has to be a kosher diet. So like
yes, that's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was. So
and they have MREs for that.
Yeah, so they all have an option. So is John Cena next before we get to the end? I think so.
I mean,
what else
do we have to say? I mean, with John Cena, I guess we can fucking go into that. I'm gonna just fucking play the sound for a moment of silence for our boy Johnny.
And his name is John Cena.
The master of ergonomics.
The prototype. The end of an era. The never seen 17. John Cena.
I used to call him the potato salad of professional wrestling. That's not a slight against him. That is not a slight against him. It's just.
Is it because he could just kind of do anything and everything in the fucking ring?
Yes, exactly. Like and for several years when WWE was kind of faltering and kind of like about to topple one way or the other, he basically like had that company on his back for like a good solid couple of years where he was up everybody's ass, even though you can't see the motherfucker, he's up your ass. But he pretty much carried that company along with a couple of other guys, like for a good little chunk of time until they got their shit straight.
Yeah, and I want to piggyback too off what from the dungeon just said. He did something The Rock never did, go out on his back, and The Rock never did a retirement spiel either.
Well, The Rock also hasn't officially retired because he's too busy on his knees.
I heard about that. What's with all these dudes like sucking each other off, dude? Like just like
No Diddy.
I'm just saying, like it's okay. It's okay. This is a judgment free zone. I don't care what people do. You know, it's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy. You know what I mean? Like
As far as John Cena's last match, we're sidetracking a little bit with getting jokes and shit. The tributes they did that entire night of Saturday Night Main Event, you know, the little like snippets here and snippets there of like tributes to John from different things. And then the final tribute they showed, which was pretty much the whole main fucking roster. And I'm watching it yesterday and like I'm sitting on the couch and like just goosebumps.
Yeah.
Goosebumps for that. And then when he came out that final time to his fucking music.
Yeah.
And he took the camera from Stu the cameraman, whose name is STEW, not STU like everybody fucking thought. Throwing it out there. He takes the camera from the cameraman and he fucking turns it to Stu and lets Stu say his famous lines every time he came out to the ring and looked at the camera and talked to Stu.
Which WWE decided to cut the camera away from his face.
Which was just kind of bullshit. But the tribute they gave to him before the match started, before they hit his music, you know, it was all the wrestlers in the locker room, you know. Just kind of, you know, doing either the fucking salute to him or, you know, back when he was fucking doing that shit or, you know, this or like holding up pieces of paper where it said like hustle, loyalty, respect and like 3 guys in a line with his catchphrase on it. AJ Styles and fucking Ray Phoenix, they had a bit where it's like, we wanted to face the champ. We faced the champ. Like we accomplished what we wanted to do before you went out. You know, it was very emotional. And then like they had his dad and his mom talking about his career and fuck. I mean, we've got, cause he came from Ohio Valley Wrestling was where he was developed at was OVW
and reality TV.
Yep. It was him, Batista, Lesnar and Orton all together were that class from OVW that came out in 2002. Batista's gone. Cena's gone now. We've got fucking Lesnar and Orton left. I can't wait to see how they do their storylines because I feel like now with this new era of WWE, we're going to get storylines for wrestlers retiring, where in the past it was just they showed up in the ring, left their boots, and walked off. The match overall, I felt the match was great leading up. Fans are pissed because after Cena broke out of a fucking sleeper hold like 6 fucking times,
he gets elbowed in the face like 6 or 7 times, which looked fucking gruesome and awesome at the same time, right?
He fucking AA's Gunther like 9 times. Like it was a brawl. Like they were both going back and forth.
Oh yeah, he's right about that. Shelton Benjamin was from that class too.
I keep forgetting about Shelton Benjamin just because he didn't last long though.
No, but back like his backstage role became super important though.
But eventually it comes down to Gunther's got Cena down on the fucking ring. He's got Cena in what seems like the 40th fucking chokehold of the night.
Yeah.
And Cena he's laying there and just kind of smirks and just does one of these, Jay. To just very, like 3 very light taps. So like the ref breaks it, rings the bell. Gunther rolls over and looks at the ref and is like confused. Like, did he just tap? Like Gunther didn't even feel the fucking tap.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's how it ended?
And that's how Cena's career ended. He tapped out. First time he tapped out in 20 years.
Yep.
Holy crap!
So
And that's the story.
and that's the story. And fans are pissed
You know,
off. Afterwards, the whole locker room comes out to ringside.
okay, wait a minute. So wait a minute. Don't skip what happened when people saw Triple H's face, because Jay needs to know this.
I'm getting there.
Oh wait, head up.
Because
Well,
that's
the
part of
rumor going around is that no one told Gunther he was going over. Cena decided that in the ring. Oh,
Yeah. So actually, I was going to get to that too, JM. So, well, first, as the locker room starts coming out ringside after, the match is fully over, Gunther's walked to the back. Cena's, looking out at the crowd, kind of, teary eyed and shit. And the second fucking Triple H walks out into that ramp.
oh my God.
Just you're a bitch, fuck you, Triple H. Just everybody just fucking pissed.
They're fucking dropping bombs on this dude. They're fucking booing they're crushing this guy with booze
during this segment that you couldn't hear anybody talk because of them just having to hold down the fucking censor button.
Even John Cena was like pleading with the crowd. Like, it was an interesting moment. And then they booed them, and then they booed them during the after show too.
Yeah. And then Cody and Punk
crushed them.
Cody and Punk being, Cody having the WWE championship, Punk being the world heavyweight champion right now. They get in the ring with Cena and they try to hand Cena their belts so he can hold them one last time in a ring before he's officially done. Cena, you could tell he was not comfortable holding their fucking titles because he's like, they're not mine, they're yours. But Punk and Rhodes forced Cena to hold the titles one last time in a fucking ring, which props to the two of them, because that was, for Cena with his record-breaking career. I mean, 17 world titles over 23 years, 24 years roughly. That's fucking a feat in itself.
Yeah, it is.
And, them saying, you made these titles what they are today, so we want you to hold these one last time before you officially step out of the ring, was just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very interesting moment. And yeah, that's the thing. We're from the dungeon to say. So for context, he's just saying, the people who are crying about it, you just got to go with the waves. That was a decision that was made, and you have nothing to do with it. Fans think it's Triple H cares that. Yep, that's true. Yep,
exactly. JM, Triple H was the heel during his fucking run. He doesn't give two flying fucks if you're booing him or not. You still buy tickets every fucking week to go see a show. Or you pay for fucking Peacock so you can watch the fucking premium live, or now ESPN. You pay for that so you can watch the premium live events. You pay for Peacock so you can watch Saturday Night Main Event. You pay for Netflix so you can watch fucking Raw. You probably have a goddamn cable subscription just so you can see SmackDown on the USA Network. You're paying money specifically to be able to watch these wrestling things. Triple H don't give a shit if you don't like him.
He's getting paid.
He's still getting a paycheck.
Yeah. Which, by the way, did you guys see the price comparisons for what the Saudi Arabia front row ticket pricing is compared to what it is in America?
No.
What is it?
$400 for VIP plus in Saudi Arabia.
Well, yeah, but you got to go to fucking Saudi Arabia to get those prices. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
So, I mean,
bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Fucking telling you, dude.
I do want to say the funny thing I find here, though, is this is twice this year now that Gunther has made someone tap out on their fucking final match.
Who was the first one?
Goldberg.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And that was a Saturday Night Main Event also.
Yeah.
Back over the summer. But This time, though, because there was something I saw earlier today, Xavier Woods, who's one of the talent from the New Day on in WWE. I don't know if he's signed to Raw or SmackDown right now because they're fucking everywhere and they're kind of fucking annoying as shit. Said that the actual ending to the match wasn't supposed to be Cena tapping out. That Cena just decided last minute to change the fucking script in the fucking ring. Because I think JM said something about there being a rumor going around about that. And Cena just changed it and fucking said, okay, enough is enough. Time to go.
Yeah. I guess he just got tired and people got pissed off. Yeah, you know what? You want to cry about it? There's a bucket of tears over on the side of the house that you could churn butter with. So enjoy that.
All I can say though is thank you for 20 plus years of quality entertainment, Cena.
Yeah.
No, it was fun. I got one of them special edition action figures. A sign. I got a couple signed stuff from him over in my house. A piece of ring use stuff that he has. So I respect it. Unlike Sting, John Cena knows what's tradition, and he was supposed to lose. That's true. That's true.
That's, passing the torch to the new generation. Like,
yeah, and then John Cena was also, he just did the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about how his father had publicly said something about Gunther, negatively said something about Gunther being his last opponent. I have to watch the whole interview, but that one was pretty good. Tell the fans there's a can of Chinga tu Madre in the corner. Nice. But yeah, I mean, do we have anything else before we get to the final thought, my dudes?
I'm kind of tapped out today, like Cena.
Well, good. We hit the run time. Who wants to take it today?
Get a chance, just one last thing. Get a chance. Check out the trailer for Lanterns, which comes out next year. That also released this past week.
What's that about?
A trailer didn't come out for Lanterns. It was only a snippet.
Did a teaser trailer. That was the teaser trailer they released this week.
That doesn't count. Listen,
DC Studios is calling it a fucking teaser trailer, it's a teaser trailer.
It was a second and a half of them in a car showing the fucking ring in the middle of a trailer with a bunch of other stuff that's it was coming for what's coming to HBO Max trailer. That wasn't a teaser. That was
Green Lanterns TV show coming out on Max.
That was
soon to be Netflix. Just throwing it out there.
Well, yeah, that will be going to Netflix. That's HBO. Did you also talk about any movies tonight? I missed half the podcast, sorry, but there was something I wanted to suggest to everybody to see if you haven't already. Well, before we go, suggest it? Let's see what you got. Didn't really talk about. We didn't have any movies that we watched. Yeah, and
while we're waiting on Sue, I do want to mention. Last week we talked about Violent Night and how we hope there's a sequel. I found out over the weekend
there's like 3 of them.
Violent Night 2 actually comes out next year.
Nice.
And David Harbour is back as fucking Santa.
I heard they remade fucking Silent Night, Deadly Night too.
Yeah, they did.
There's like a remake of that now. I didn't realize.
That's the one with Joel Kinnaman.
I literally just saw that today. I did not realize they'd made a remake.
Yeah, that's the one with Joel Kinnaman.
Is it any good?
I haven't seen that one either.
I might check that one out.
I haven't seen that one either.
I definitely like holiday films when there's a lot of fucking blood.
This is true. So who wants to take the final thought tonight on another Monday Night Live?
I had last week.
I got it. So I didn't talk about this earlier because I was saving this little tidbit for during the final thought this week. And this is just, we all are humans. We all have emotions. We all have things that draw up memories and shit. Next week on Christmas Day, it'll be 8 years since my mom passed away. Well, me and the wife were in the car and there's this song. It's called Christmas Shoes. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with it. It's a older Christmas song. And it was one of my mom's favorite songs. And it came on the fucking radio. And by the time the song ended, I had to look at my wife and say, I'm not crying, you're crying. Where's the onions at? Why are we cutting them? Because during the song, I just broke down like a baby back bitch. Again, we all are humans. We all have emotions. We're allowed to show them. That's really where my point is with that baby back bitch comment. Not necessarily a baby back bitch, but you know, we're humans. We have emotions. We're allowed to show them. We're allowed to express how we're feeling in a healthy manner. If during the holidays, because we're definitely, you know, right there. We're right at the cusp of Christmas and then New Year's right after, and then we're out of the holiday season, going into the new year, prepping our New Year's resolutions, and we're never going to fucking accomplish because, you know, some people like me say I'm going to quit drinking alcohol every year, and then come around the fucking next Christmas, I'm still drinking alcohol. So during this time, if you're feeling down, sad, depressed, reach out to friends, family, one of the three of us here on this podcast, an old battle buddy you served with, even an old high school teacher. If you freaking know an old high school teacher and you just, you know, want to check in on them, if they're still alive, depending on your age, reach out to somebody. And if not anybody you know personally or anybody you are comfortable confiding in that you might see on a regular, there's always the National Suicide Hotline. You can text or call 988 or dial 1-800-273-82. Fuck, the banner's moving too fast. 8255. That's 1-800-273-TALK. And there's professionals there day and night to answer the call, to listen to you, to let you vent, or even provide you with resources if you need those resources. Don't go into the holidays alone. Keep someone on dial, no matter who it is. The suicide hotline, a close friend, family member, somebody. Keep them in your pocket in case you need them. My phone's always open. There's so much out there, and we want all of y'all to be here week to week to week with us as we move forward in our journey with this podcast. So just reach out. Don't let the darkness overtake you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But this is good, guys. We're on Sunday.
We are on Sunday. I'll be coming to you guys live from Denver, fucking Colorado.
All right. That will be our Christmas episode.
There you go.
That might be a little bit of an iffy.
What's going on?
So my father-in-law won tickets to the Panthers-Buccaneers game in Charlotte on Sunday.
Okay.
He was trying to sell them, but if he doesn't, since he got them for my wife, we're going to have to go. And it's a 1 o'clock game.
You let us know if we got to go earlier, later, a day before, a day after. It doesn't matter.
So I'll be back here. I'll be back to Kansas City on Monday night if we need to do Monday Night Live again.
So, I mean, I'll keep y'all posted.
Keep us posted.
Honestly, he said he has someone that's supposed to be picking them up from him on Friday.
But
this is like the fourth person that's supposed to have gotten them from him. So, yeah. So
it's Christmas time. Someone will get them. Someone will get them for Christmas.
Because they're like nosebleed, and I don't do nosebleed.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Yeah. And yeah, guys, you know, that'll be our Christmas episode, and then you could join us for morning rips on Christmas Eve. But guys, thank you so much for coming to another episode of DD214 Network. We're gonna go relax now. It was a wonderful Monday night, gentlemen.
Absolutely. You guys be good.
We'll see you guys next time. Get home safely if you're not home, and drink water.
Yep.
Change your socks.